Hey guys, what's up? It's AJ the Great, and today we're going to be doing US 158 westbound today. Now, before we do start, I do want to say that after this video goes up on the main channel, the highway videos will not be uploaded on the main channel. They will be uploaded onto a separate channel, also known as Jay the Great on the Road. Yes, I'll be uploading my highway videos there as well as road videos, other road videos. So if you want to see road videos, head on over to that channel. Anyways, the reason we're here is because I actually forgot to tell you that US 158 actually used to go onto Roanoke Island, and then it just straight up ended before it got removed off the island. That's what that green out is. I had to hop on the US 64 for this one. So, anyways, here is the official start of US 158 westbound at C12. And this is also the eastern end of US 64. And we get North Carolina Highway 12, Cape Hatteras, National Seashore, Hatteras Island, and Ocracoke Island, while 158 westbound is signed Kill Devil Hills, Kitty Hawk, Southern Shores, and Duck. Okay, we're getting NC-12 controlled cities on US 158, so I think I would much rather see Elizabeth City and Norfolk on the sign. Here we are on the Blue Star Memorial Highway corridor. Here we have a speed limit of 50 miles an hour on this piece of the highway, which I actually find to be crazy, being how straight this section really is. Here in Kitty Hawk, we're reading North Carolina Highway 12 again, and it is signed to Southern Shores, Duck, and Corolla beaches. Or that might just be Corolla and beaches, because Corolla's at the northern end of the Outer Banks, and beaches is just, again, like I said, in eastbound, not a specific type of beach, just all the North Carolina beaches. And then you also get 158 West, Elizabeth City, Norfolk, which is what we should have been signed for from the terminus. Also, remember how in eastbound I said 158 should instead be signed south, where we met NC-12 for the first time? Well, when we beat US 64, westbound should instead be signed north. Yeah, I'm still standing by that. And then once you get to this junction, that's when you can sign it east-west. Here's our first mileage sign, Elizabeth City 46, Norfolk 67, which are all the right choices. Here we are yet again crossing the Wright Brothers Memorial Bridge, this time from Outer Banks to mainland North Carolina. Here, it doesn't tell us, but we're meeting North Carolina State Highway 136 again. This is the road that will take you out the Poplar, Branch, and Adwood. Here's our next mileage sign, Elizabeth City 25, Chesapeake 39. What happened to Norfolk, SC guy? We were doing good with the Norfolk signage. Here in Coinjock, North Carolina, we are crossing over the Atlantic Intercoastal Waterway, also the Albemarle and Chesapeake Canal on the Joseph P. Knapp Bridge, which we'll get a better look at the canal when we do State Highway 168. Yeah. Here we get a sign for Camden and Elizabeth City left and one, with the turn coming up in a mile. Elizabeth City is fine, but I need you to take Camden off that sign, SC guy. Come on. We're not doing this Camden mess again. But then later down the road, we get a side of the road sign that looks like an exit sign. It's just without the number on top. that says 158 West, Elizabeth City, left lane, 1/4 mile. And see, Dot, I need you to make up your mind. Are you gonna sign Camden or not? My suggestion would be not to sign Camden. And then here we get another bad sign, and this is relating to Currituck. We get Currituck Sound Ferry, keep straight, and then Currituck County Airport, turn left. And then here we get a pull through on an undivided highway? Wow, okay. I see what you're doing, NC Dot. And we get two highways that are both signed perfectly. 158 West Elizabeth City, 168 North Norfolk. Right choices, NC Dot. Good job. See, you're not signing Camden, nor Moyock. Here we're meeting North Carolina State Highway 34, and we're signed for Elizabeth City, while it's signed for Norfolk, going to 168. Now, the thing is, NC34 used to actually go to Elizabeth City, so we're going to actually be concurrent with former 34. Here we're meeting North Carolina State Highway 343 again, and we just get the same control trees that we got going the other way. Shiloh, Camden Courthouse, and South Mills. But then right here are our insurance shields for North and South NC 343. And what do you see wrong with this junction? That's right, the 2 South 17. We made 17 North at the same time that we made 17 South, NC Dot. Why not just put 217 and just get rid of it? Because 343 North will also take you to 17. Nah, I didn't see that. What is wrong with you? And then on 343 itself, US 158 is signed Nags Head and Manio for eastbound, and then Elizabeth City for westbound. Here we are crossing the Pasquotank River again, this time from Elizabeth City to Elizabeth City. Yes, I said Elizabeth City to Elizabeth City because Elizabeth City actually extends into Camden County a little bit, but it's mainly in Pasquotank County. Here we're meeting North Water Street, and this is actually where NC34 used to split. However, this was not always how the intersection looked. This is as far back as I can possibly go, but if we go back to this point, oh, you can see there used to be a store right there, and the road used to actually continue past 158. Now it just straight up doesn't. Here we're reading US 17 business again, and again, this is also where truck business 17 starts. So, and like I said in eastbound, they should not exist. Here we are meeting US 17 main line, and we are concurrent with northbound, and southbound 17 will actually carry you out to Williamston and all that. Here are two reassurance shields, and instead of just regular North 17, we get Truck North 17. Probably because we're also on Truck Business 17. Here's the northern end of both US 17 Business and US 17 Truck Business. Yeah, it should not exist. This truck business route. It should just straight up be decommissioned. Here go the reassurance shields to prove that. However, I'm afraid this doesn't exist anymore. If we go to recent street view, it's just North 17, West 158. Here's our next mileage sign, South Mills 14, Sunbury 26. Again, this should be Norfolk and Roanoke Rapids. I do not care. I know I did not say Roanoke Rapids in the 17 video, but come on, we gotta put something on 158 on this sign. So, Roanoke Rapids. Here we are crossing the Knobs Creek over a pretty interesting bridge. However, this is the new bridge that was constructed a while back. If we go back in time far enough, we have this as our bridge. Here's where 17 and 158 are about to gain a median and leave Elizabeth City. Here is 17 and 158 merging with 17 Bypass, aka Future Interstate 87, once again, because I showed this in 17 northbound. Here US 158 is about to split off from US 17, and 17 is signed for Chesapeake, while 158 is signed for Sunbury. Again, there should be Roanoke Rapids. Also, I don't think Chesapeake is actually big enough to where you can sign it without putting the VA on there. Here we yet again have Blue Star Memorial Highway as the corridor. Here we are reading North Carolina Highway 32 in Sunbury, and it is signed for Edenton and Suffolk. Okay, I can argue for Edenton on 32, just not 17, since it's not that big. Suffolk, definitely the right choice. I think 17 also passes through a little bit of the city limits of Suffolk. But, wait, that's a whole county. But, yeah, anyways, right choices. Hey, NC when the hell did I enter Corpy on US 158? I could have sworn that was on US 13. Here we're reading US 158 business, and it is time for Gatesville, and hey, we followed mainline 158 last time, so let's follow business. Here's our next mileage sign, and it's a one-liner, Gatesville 3. Okay, I'm pretty sure we should be putting Murfreesboro on here. Yes, I can argue for having Murfreesboro on a business route because it's not really the main line. Here, I think we're meeting State Highway 37, and it's signed for Edenton while we're signed north of Winton. There should be Murfreesboro. Here we're meeting, here's where US 158 business is splitting off at NC 37. However, since it doesn't have street view, we're going to be forced on the NC 37 here. Here's where NC 37 meets US 158, so this is where we shall continue the video. Here we're meeting back US 158 business, and looks like that sign is falling, but this sign is still standing, and we're signed Winton for westbound and Sunbury for eastbound. Okay, westbound, this should be Roanoke Rapids. This is where I would start the Roanoke Rapids signage again. And then 158 East Sunbury, that should be Elizabeth City. Damn, NC, you really want people to go 55 on a two-lane stretch of road? Wow. Here we are reading US 13, and it is out for Winton and Suffolk. Okay, that should be Williamston and Suffolk. Yes, I said Williamston. Why'd skip Ahoskie? Ahoskie ain't really that important on 13. And why skip Windsor? Same reason. Here's our next mileage sign. Winton 6, Ahoskie 15. I said Williamston, Acida, not Ahoskie. You can skip Ahoskie. Also, I should be seeing Roanoke Rapids on that sign too. Here we are crossing the Chowan River once again. This time, we're not crossing a huge chunk of the river. We're crossing just a small piece of it. Here we are entering into Hertford County. Okay, there's a town in NC called Hertford, and then you have a county in NC also called Hertford. No, Hertford is not the county seat of Hertford County. Winton is. We're actually in the county seat. Also, I think no, I'm sorry, not Hosky. Hertford is actually the county seat of Perquimans County, which is actually the next county over for me down south on 17, which you saw in the 17 video. So, yeah. Anyways, let's continue. Here, US 158 is splitting, and North Carolina State Highway 45 is starting. And there's some Murfreesboro and Winton. Okay, I said Murfreesboro for 158 business, but I need to see Roanoke Rapids from Mainline. Also, Winton NC45 is going to downtown, so that's okay too. Here's our next mileage sign. Murfreesboro 10, Roanoke Rapids 47. Wow. Good job, NC Dot. This is what I like to see. Here we're meeting US 158 Business Murfreesboro, which is actually the old alignment of US 158 through Murfreesboro before this was created. So yeah. Anyways, into Murfreesboro we go. Here we are meeting the northern end of NC11 and also US 258, which is not its southern end. And 258 is going to continue south to meet mainline 158, while 258 will continue north into Virginia to beat parent route 58. Here we are meeting the other end of US 158 business, and also this is actually where US 258 will take over, and we're going to turn right to continue on the US 158 and continue the video. Here we're meeting US Highway 301, which I am excited to do that road. Here we're concurrent with southbound 301, and it is signed for Weldon and Emporia. Okay, that Emporia should be Richmond, and Weldon, that should still be Roanoke Rapids. Here we are going under possibly a future highway, because it looks like it's going to be 4 lanes. And we might have an interchange, we might not. Here we're crossing over the Roanoke River into Weldon, North Carolina, and oh god, is that the bridge at the train bridge that fell into the water the other day? Wow. Well, we hope no train was crossing at the time. Here both 158 and 301 are going to turn left, and we're going to mention a 2 Interstate 95. Here 158 is splitting off from US 301, and see that? Did you get the cardinal directions for the highways mixed up? Because I could have sworn 158 is running west at this point, and 301 is going south at this point, not the other way around. Here's the next sign, and it does make the correction, and we also gonna mention the 2 Interstate 95. Here is downtown Weldon from US 158. Wow. Here we're meeting Interstate 95, and it is signed for Rocky Mount and Emporia Richmond. Okay, that should again be Richmond, Washington, and Rocky Mount, Fayetteville. Or Fayetteville, South Carolina. Not Fayetteville, South Carolina, because there is no Fayetteville in South Carolina. Just Fayetteville and then South Carolina. Yeah, I'm pulling a Chicago for 95 on this one. Or Rocky Mount, Fayetteville, because Rocky Mount actually does make sense southbound. Maybe that's a secondary, but that's the primary. Or you could be signing Raleigh, because from going west on 158, 95 is the fastest way to Raleigh from Roanoke Rapids. So yeah, you can sign Raleigh here. Here, US 158 is going to be splitting into mainline and business again. Business for Henderson, and mainline bypass for Norliner. So yeah. Anyways, back on business we go. Here we are meeting the northern terminus of NC-58 and we're signed Warrington. Oh! I actually got it mixed up. I don't think Henderson has a business route. This is the business route for Warrington, North Carolina. Anyways, 58 South Centerville. I don't really know how to feel about that. I think it's an unincorporated community, and I don't really know what to sign here, so I'm gonna refer you to Dirtfog's NC-58 video. Oh, my bad, guys. This is not the northern terminus, although it should be because it's concurrent with 158 business up to mainline 158, which is its northern terminus. So really, the northern terminus should be here. Here we are meeting US 401, and my bad, this is the northern terminus of NC-58. So I'm wrong again, but still, it should still end at 158 business because it's concurrent with 158 business up to its terminus. It's basically that 1750 situation again. Here we're meeting back with mainline 158, and it is time for Norliner and Macon. Okay. That should be Henderson and Roanoke Rapids. Here, US 158 and 401 are splitting, and we also gonna mention it to Interstate 85, and it looks like you can actually go both ways to get the Interstate 85, and according to Dirtfog, neither route is actually faster to Interstate 85. So if that's the case, either that 85 sign should not exist until we get closer to it, or just sign 158 to South Interstate 85 and then 401 to North Interstate 85, because you can't go the other way on Interstate 85 taking these routes. And this just straight up proves my point. And it looks like we're also meeting at US 1, which again is next. But that video's not coming for a little while. Here's our next mileage sign. Henderson 15, Raleigh 59. Wow! Okay, good job, NC-Dot. I see you're acknowledging your capital. Nice. Here in Henderson, we are meeting Interstate 85, and US 1 South is actually on display on the Interstate 85 South. And I think US 158 is going to do the same thing. Oh, never mind, guys. That's US 1 right there. God. So many mistakes in this video. Here, Interstate 85 is signed south for Henderson, which for US 158 is fine, but for Interstate 85, that should be either Durham or Greensboro. Here, US 158 is splitting off, and we get Interstate 85 Oxford, Durham. Again, that should be Durham, Greensboro. And we get West 158 to Dabney Drive. Okay, that should actually be Reedsville or something, because a Dabney Drive is not gonna cut it. That is, as Dirtfog likes to call it, the Kentucky treatment, which is where you have a road that is signed for its street name instead of an actual control city. So yeah, Reedsville. Here in Oxford, we're meeting US 15 and we don't get any control cities. Here we are meeting US 501 in Roxborough, and I actually want to give a shout out to 4 amazing people. The Dirtfog, Coilmarch 437, the Xavier 456, and Extreme Geography. They have all made videos on US 501, Well, not Xavier, but he's going to. Anyways, yeah. Anyway, shout out to all of those amazing people, and if you want to see their 501 videos, I don't think Xavier has his out yet, but once he does have it out, I'll have the link to it in the description of this video down below. And go check out my 17 Southbound SC video to see all the others, because I have descriptions, because I have that in, I have the description, I have, lots of words. I have the links to those videos in the description of that video, which you can actually, which I will actually link in the description of this video for you to go check out. So yeah, here is an awesome concurrency. Here outside of this burger chain, US 158 is splitting off. Out of all places, Burger chain. Why? Here near Yanceyville, North Carolina, we're meeting I almost said US 86. We're meeting North Carolina Highway 86, which I guess is concurrent with us. Here we're meeting NC 62, which is also concurrent with us. But the 62 concurrency doesn't last long, making it the shortest NC highway concurrency in all of North Carolina. Then NC 86 is still concurrent with us. Here, US 158 and NC 86 are going to be splitting off in Yanceyville. Here in Greensville, we're meeting US 29. I actually cannot wait to actually do US 29, because this is actually one crazy road that should really be US 27. Here, US 158 is going to be joining with NC 87 and leaving US 29 and their son Reedsville and Burlington. Since when did we get into Vermont all of a sudden? Okay. I don't know how to feel about that. Here we're going to be joining with Business 29, and now we're back onto a part of 158 I've been on. Here go those apartments again. And here ends that section of US 158 that I've been on, as it's going to be splitting off a freeway drive and onto a whole nother street. Here we're meeting Interstate 73 and US 220, and their side for Greensboro and Martinsville. Greensboro is fine. Martinsville should be Roanoke, because that's not even in North Carolina. That is in Virginia. So why are we signing a small out-of-state place? I'd rather see a small in-state place than a small out-of-state place. Or if you're gonna sign out-of-state, Roanoke! Here in Stokesdale, we are meeting NC 68. Wow. Here we're meeting NC 65 one of two times. And I think the two used to actually take each other's routes before they swapped onto each other's routes. So yeah. Anyways, our control cities look to be Winston-Salem and Wadston, which is actually good. Here we are meeting Route 66, not US 66 and C 66. Okay, remind me to never say Route 66 again. Here we're meeting NC 74 again, which is again confusing because we also have US 74. And this is also going to become I 74, which is also confusing because again we have US 74. Here we get E 74 to 421, nothing, and we get 158 West Reedsville Road. Again, they should be Winston-Salem. Here, US 158 is actually dumping us into US 421. Sadly, we don't have a way to go the other way. Here we're meeting US 52, and it is time for Mount Airy Airport in Lexington. I agree with Lexington, but Mount Airy Airport, that should be Wytheville. Here, it doesn't tell us, but US 158 is going to be splitting off here at Stratford Road, not this way at the next route. Here, it does tell us, but we get the Kentucky treatment. That should be Mocksville. Here is Winston-Salem on US 158. Wow. Here we are meeting NC 67 and we are getting Silas Creek Parkway, which is, I don't know what the sign. Maybe something for 421 for westbound, because it's going to be junctioning with it. But I don't know. Eastbound, I really don't know. Here we're meeting Interstate 40 and we don't get any control cities, which I guess is good because we all know what SCDOT is planning on signing. Here we're crossing the Yadkin River once again. And hey, we're almost there! Here in Mocksville, we're meeting US 64 and US 601. And US 601 South will take over US 158. And of course, NCDOT does not give us an end sign. Woohoo! Good job, NCDOT, for not giving us an end sign. Anyways, that is it for US 158. Yeah, I know, we've been mainly in North Carolina with this highway, but yeah, hopefully we'll be entering some other states soon. We definitely will with US 1. We'll be entering a whole lot of states. That video's not coming for a while, so because I gotta prep for it. Anyways, I'll see you guys soon in US 1. Peace out. And also on the new channel, Jay the Great on the Road. I'll see you over there. Link in the description.